Testing, testing. Good morning. Testing. There we go. Alrighty, and we are live today. Well, let me finish setting up the stream as usual. Gotta go live on TikTok. I've had enough today. DC3P, welcome. I've had enough of missing trades. So we're going to be definitely more active today. That is for sure. Not wussing out. Just setting up TikTok here. And let me know, or let me alert the Discord. All right. Few minutes till the market opens. Again, just letting the Discord know. Bear with me. I know. Life is hard. Okay. By the way, there's a fake of me in the Discord. So, don't answer that guy. You've been DM'd by him. Okay, let's begin. I think everything should be good. If not, let me know. I'm always paranoid that I'm messing something up. Alright, let's start with an update on the account. So, today, like I stated, I'm ready to actually take some frickin' trades because I'm finding that I am being a little too conservative and therefore missing tons of trades that would be giving us lots of progress in the account. So let me give you guys an update on that account. Speaking of the devil, all right. So here is the equity curve. TikTok, you might not be able to see this. Here's the equity curve. Yeah, you guys can't see the most latest day. So we had three days in a row of winning, and then actually 4 days technically. I mean, this was a break-even day. And then yesterday we had our first losing day in a little bit. Okay, minus $83. The day before that it was break-even. Day before that $238. The day before that $112. Day before that $200. And then obviously we start out with 2 losing days. Now, this is too slow. Okay, we need to ramp this up a little bit, or else this challenge is going to go on for too long trying to trade with the world's smallest stop loss. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to try to ramp things up. I'm going to stop being a wussy. Hopefully. We'll see when it actually comes down to it. And we're going to do some trading. All right. So let's start off, as always, on the daily time frame. Okay, so right now we have already swept yesterday's lows. Take a look at the ATR. We're at a 918 ATR, which means on average we're moving 918 points in a day. So far, our range for today is 691 points. So technically, we have not hit that ATR range. Now, we are up towards the high of day, closer at least to the high of day rather than the low of day. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw out 900 points from the low to give us that top range. And it looks like that's going to bring us to yesterday's opening price. Yesterday's opening price is going to reflect 1 ATR. Let me fix this microphone. 1 ATR to the upside is going to bring us up to yesterday's open. Okay, so I'm just going to label that ATR max. 1 ATR to the upside. Alright, so right now we're looking again, we just took out those lows, so technically are we more bullish right now? Yes, probably. Let's look at RSI. RSI is still oversold on the daily time frame, so technically we could stay oversold and just keep moving lower. Weekly time frame, pretty strong rejection candle to the downside. Not really a rejection candle, more like indecision. Take a look at the 200-week moving average, and we are not quite there yet. Okay, so not much on the bigger time frames. The most useful information that we can get from the bigger time frame right now is that we swept yesterday's low. We're trading above yesterday's low, slowly moving higher, and we have our 1 ATR level up here by yesterday's open. Okay, so that's kind of the max target to the upside. Max target to the downside, we're not going to calculate just yet because we're moving higher right now. All right. M. Jones, thank you. Welcome back. All right, so let's move down to the smaller time frame. Let me move this around. Oh yeah, guys, I realized that for Take Profit Trader, I've been giving you guys the wrong discount code. I was saying code CT. That's not my discount code. Simple Trader is my discount code. So I've been generating somebody some free money if anybody used the code CT. So that's awkward. But hey, we did some good in the world, technically, I guess. We're a charity. All right, so let's take a look at the 5-minute time frame. So on the 5-minute time frame, we're currently trading above VWAP. ATR max is all the way up here. Okay, so could we see a day like this? Maybe, possibly. We do also have the VWAP standard deviation bands that are kind of, again, keeps us in our, it's the guardrails, right? The guardrails for price. You can see every time we get into this area, all right, these bands, like, they hold nicely. Now, have they been holding nicely during actual market open? Not really. Yesterday would be a good example of that. Actually, yeah, I mean, yesterday we kind of, we were just going up forever, and then we were just going down forever. By the way, we were shorting yesterday, or we were considering shorting yesterday, literally here, and I wussed out of it. So that's why today I am determined. I don't care if it's a losing day or a winning day. My goal for today is just to take more trades because I'm taking too little trades and I'm not losing, but I'm missing out on too many trades. So I'm going to try to just be more confident, try to just take more trades, even if it costs me more up front. I have hopes that we will win enough with enough frequency that it'll make up for it. All right, so right now, again, we're trading above VWAP. We were trading above VWAP for pretty much the entire of the London session. We had this little dip here. Not really sure what caused that, but it doesn't really matter. Looks like we kind of took out this demand low here. We had some high volume come in, and now we're moving higher. So right now the target is going to be towards these upper bands, upper band, singular. All right, target's going to be towards that upper band there. And it's pretty much these highs, right? So first target, just make it nice and simple. The most obvious recent high, okay, right there. That's also going to be a little bit of a supply level. And look at that. You can see that's why we're starting to see a little bit of some selling pressure. Already took out some selling orders, though, so who knows if this is going to hold. We also have some good price action pushing up into that level. All right, because you can see this is something we teach in the price action video, completely free, not a course, completely free on YouTube. The price action video, we talk about the 3 P's of price action: pitch, projection, and pullbacks. This is pitch, right? You can see we are moving up in a steep manner, right? Pitch, the angle at which we're moving higher, is sharp, meaning price is moving with strength. Does that mean we have to turn around, or does that mean we're going to definitely blow through here? No, it just gives us an idea of where the strength is. Okay, we're trading above VWAP, and we have some good price action, good strength to the upside. So would it be smart to take shorts here right now? Probably not. Does it mean that it won't go lower? No, but I'm just going with what's the smart decision, right? All right, so we're currently at that level of supply. I'm going to get rid of the VWAP bands yes. I'm going to get rid of the VWAP bands just so I can kind of take a look at the pure price action here. All right. 1 hour time frame, not much there. Daily chart, we know. Okay, we just went green on the day for NASDAQ. Market just opened. 15-minute time frame, the most recent move was a a break of structure. All right, we had a lower low, lower high, lower low, and then a higher high, and now a higher low. So does this mean that we should technically be going up higher? Yes, and it looks like we are. All right. Now the target for where we should go higher is probably going to be these highs, which is aligning with our idea of potentially going up to this ATR max. Okay, so the targets seem to be all higher. It looks like everything's pointing to a bigger move to the upside. We can also take an ABCD pattern, and let me just hide VWAP again because it's cluttering. We can also take an ABCD pattern on this 15-minute time frame and copy and paste that forward, and that also gives us a target of right around, let's see, right around 17,550. And there we go. We are pushing much higher on the 1-minute time frame. So let's drop down to this 1-minute time frame and see what we got. All right, I'm going to clear up some things. So again, this is a supply level right here. So it wouldn't be too surprising to see some sort of resistance, some sort of slowing down. But also the market just opened, so that's when it has the most strength, right? So I'm going to just stay on the sidelines for right now. Man, I've been ranting. This is like locked in, all right? All right, so let's see what happens at this level of supply. The longer I talk and the faster I talk, the more people join on TikTok. It's so funny. And the less I talk, the slower I am, the less people are on TikTok. It's that attention span is very prominent on TikTok. All right, so we're bouncing at that level of supply. I'm trying to see if there's any opportunity for a trade. Right now, I'm not seeing anything particularly. All I'm seeing are the key levels, right? So the key level right now is this level of supply. If we break above that, then obviously we'll likely go higher. By the way, guys, if you're new, we're doing a challenge where we trade with the world's smallest stop loss. Not really, but technically speaking, logically speaking, we're trading with 1 ATR stops on the 1-minute time frame, which is about as small as you want to get realistically. You go smaller than that, and you'll just get stopped out forever. So today we're going to try to trade more because we've been missing out on really great trades because we're trying to be too picky. So I'm going to be less picky today. I'm going to try to take more trades, get more swings, right? More at-bats, and hopefully hit that home run. What am I trading? This is NQ. Oh my God, here. I always, the second this leaves my screen, everybody starts asking me. So yeah, we're trading the NASDAQ. We're trading a 50K take profit trader prop firm account. Code SimpleTrader gets you 30% off. I was just telling everybody I was giving you guys the wrong discount code before. So I've been making someone money, but not me. So if you wanna support, the code is SimpleTrader, not CT. And the like goal for this stream is 1 million likes, guys. All right, it's pretty reasonable. Okay. All right, so we're bouncing at that area of supply, and wow, look at that. We are getting quite the rejection. Now, we are above VWAP, and usually when we're above VWAP, that means we're in an uptrend, and we usually like to stay above that VWAP for a majority of the day. Yesterday was not a great example of this. If we take a look at yesterday's chart, we did stay above VWAP for a long period, right? We were pretty strong all throughout the morning, and then right around 10:30, we just went down to that VWAP and completely crashed down to the second band, all right? But for now, we are staying above VWAP. Let's see if we can maintain this. All right. If we can stay above VWAP, then we are looking for longs. I would rather it not get overextended. I would rather it kind of come back down first and then move higher, because I want to use that upper band as a target. But right now, you know, if we get up to that upper band, then I kind of have to start looking for shorts for reversion to the mean type of trade. And I'd rather kind of follow the trend. It's much more It's much more stressful to try to pinpoint the exact top in an uptrend than to pinpoint the bottom in an uptrend. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Let's see what price does. Again, we're at that level of supply. It looks like we're struggling a little bit. but I'm not taking shorts because we're not at an extreme level. We're not too overbought. We're also in the morning. The morning is not when you really want to take a counter trend trade. You usually want to take a trend trade. All right, so yeah, we don't have a good good history of reversing immediately in the morning. It's usually you stay above VWAP in the morning, and then towards the afternoon, that's when you take those counter trend trades, just like yesterday. Just like yesterday at 10:30, more closer towards. I guess that's not the afternoon, but feels like the afternoon because of how the hours that I trade. But what are you trading on the 1 minute? Yeah, Nasdaq. So yeah, we're going to try to take the trend trades today and see what happens. I also didn't take my multivitamins today on an empty stomach, so I won't be experiencing nausea. So we should be good. We should be good to go. So if my idea is a long trade, right? Everything's pointing to higher targets. Where can I look for a long? Let's find out, shall we? Okay, so I'm shuffling through the 1, 2, 3 minute time frame for you guys over on TikTok. Let's see here. This is kind of giving me the vibe that we're gonna have to break through these lows. There is like a little bit of a demand level, like right in, let's call it 3 minute time frame, right around here, this big area here. That's about a small little level of demand. Yeah, just like about there. Okay, but do I want to get long there? I don't know. Because I do worry that we're going to break through these lows and get down to this VWAP potentially. And maybe this is the long right here. Maybe it's going without me. But you know what? I did say I was going to be more active today, so if we do get down to this area, I'll see about taking that long. But it looks like it's going without us, so we weren't able to get in there, which is unfortunate, but it happens. Wow, what a push. Alright, so we just broke above these highs. Now it looks like liquidity is getting tapped into. Just broke. Okay, I can't speak. Broke above these highs. It's a supply high, so let's see if there's some stop losses there that are going to get triggered. A lot of momentum, obviously, so let's see. Yeah, it's just looks like it's gonna keep going. There's nothing stopping it now. So let's remove these levels. And now the next target is pretty much the main highs. This is going to be London session highs right over here. Let's actually see if there's any bigger time frame levels there. There kind of actually is a level of supply right above this area. Let me see here. Oh my god, stop. Let's see. I might take this. It is very scary to take this, and it's gone. I gotta be quicker, guys. I gotta be much quicker. I need some hotkeys. Alright. Let me think. Let me regroup. We do have a decent area of supply in this area. It's also a liquidity area. Oh, well, let's see. Now I'm glad I'm not in that, but I probably would have been at a break even anyway, so we're okay. Gotta have some guts to be shorting this. And I don't think I have those guts. It's just looking too strong. I'll be more active, but I won't be that stupid. Alright, so looks like we're moving up towards that ABCD pattern on the 15-minute time frame. That little ABCD pattern there. There, I will consider it short, for sure. That's a much more overextended level, and I'm willing to give it a shot. Problem is, my stop loss is freaking huge. ATR is expanding. We're at 80 point stop loss, which is freaking crazy. I think I'm going to do half an ATR, honestly. Okay, I'm just blindly shorting there at the ABCD pattern completion point. 1 micro contract. I said I'm going to be more active today, so here I am being more active. Okay. I'm just going to go to break even. Instantly lock in. So now we're risk-free at least. Don't really think we're going to get, pinpoint reversal, but let's see. This thing does have a lot of strength, so wow. Okay, well, it's going good so far. Let's see if this can last, though. I don't know. It's a lot of strength to the upside. Targets for this is obviously, ideally in a perfect world all the way back down to VWAP, a reversion of the mean type of trade. Alright, well, that was a pretty good entry, thankfully. Doesn't mean that this is a guaranteed win, but at least it's not a loss. There's that ABCD pattern for you. Always trustworthy. Again, this is a counter trend trade, so very risky. Not very risky because I don't have any risk now, but all right, let's start looking at some targets. I'm probably going to just clear things up just so I can here. God, I keep forgetting this. All right, so now we're getting back down to that oh my god, where do I put this? We're getting back down to that what's this called, second standard deviation band. Now what I'm worried about is us riding up on this band. If we can close below the band, that'd be ideal. If we can get a nice push lower there, perfect. Let's keep this up. Let's keep this up. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Alrighty. I'm gonna trail my stop loss just a little bit so we don't walk away with nothing. Just a little bit. Alright, targets at this point is probably going to be minimum down into this area, previous supply. And down here at these previous lows. I'm going to trail. I'm just going to trail right there. And we're out. Okay, probably too early. Yep, there it goes. Probably should. Oh my god. Yeah, that's another thing that I've struggled with is getting out too early. This thing could easily come all the way back down to VWAP and be a monster of a trade, but I'm happy with that, honestly. Got a perfect entry, and I took a giant. Not giant, but a good chunk of profit. I mean, we're risking about 70. Let's see what our risk reward was on this. By the way, can we get some likes? Can we get some likes for that? Come on. I mean, that was a pretty good trade. Come on, tap that screen, TikTok, and join up that Discord. All right. I do this completely for free. Let me be completely transparent. The only thing that I make money on. I don't even make money on ads because I give all of that to my editor. Okay? The only thing I make money on is if you use code SimpleTrader at TakeProfitTrader, which is it's not a course, it's not anything. It's just literally you purchasing a product. All right? All right, let's see what the risk to reward was on this bad boy. So my entry was 17,54125. 17,54125. So there's my entry. Talk about a good entry. These ABCD patterns have been some of the best trades that I've taken so far. Can I please move this? 17,000. Okay, we'll just call it that, right? Yeah. Okay, stop loss was not even 70 points. I'll have to play back the footage, but I didn't even use a 1 ATR stop. I used even less. So let's see what this is at. I would say, I think I was doing like a 50, maybe a 40. 50, 40-ish. I think that's where my stop loss was. And we got out right here. So about a 3-to-1 trade. Honestly, I probably shouldn't be settling for 3-to-1. I probably need a higher risk to reward than that for the way that we're trading, because I can lose 3 trades in a row super easily with the way that we're trading. So yeah, and there it goes, falling down. Damn, getting out too early. But you know, I'll take it. Whatever. We'll improve as we go on. That's the whole point of this channel and what we do. All right, so one good trade to start the day. Let's see if we can get another one in. Jeez, I can't put this anywhere without it getting in the way. I need like a custom banner on TikTok or something. Pull out game too strong. Yeah, let's see. I mean, we do have an area of demand right here. Oh, and that's where we're kind of bouncing right now. That ABCD pattern, it's a thing of beauty, guys. I'm telling you, it sounds like kookiness. But there's your proof right there. I mean, we drew that line up ahead of time. I shorted too early, but I'm positive now. Nice. By the way, guys, on TikTok, all you gotta do is tap that screen. It's completely free, and it boosts this live. So if you want more people to talk to in the live, you want more people to hate on the live, whatever it may be, just tap that screen, like the live, and that's a completely free way of helping out. If you like what you see, right? If you want me to keep doing it, that's the best way to help. I didn't even see what profit that was. I'm assuming like 300. 320, guys. This is one of our biggest trades so far. 320. TikTok, you can't really see it. But, yeah, I was 320 yesterday. We had a losing day of 80. And today we had a winning day of 320. So our risk management is paying off. The account is at 50,618. Now, the reason why I want to speed up the process is because we need to get to 53,000 to pass the challenge. So we've been trading too small and too little to actually get the results that we're looking for. I don't even remember. I don't even know what I just said. That would be that's what she said reference. All right. Next trade. Let's see if we can find anything. So right now we're bouncing at this little level of demand. Is it going to hold? Who knows? It's still relatively early in the morning. It's 9:50. If we take a look at yesterday, we're kind of mimicking yesterday's price action pretty well, honestly. We're getting a move above the bands, a retracement, and now we're getting another move up towards those bands. This happened... Oh, but this happened around... This has happened before even the market opened. So that I don't think that really counts, unless you count this. Above the band, retracement, back into the band. We'll see. I don't know if we'll get a pump like that. Yeah, that was kind of crazy, but we do have this pump into the bands, retracement, and now a continuation so far. So let's see back into those bands. Don't think I really want to short this. Yeah, I don't really see any key levels. Probably just back up to here is the only area of interest. But if we get back up there, you know, the odds of us taking out these highs start to grow. So that's why I always like shorting or buying at new price levels, you know. Like shorting here, we were pretty much making new session highs. Because whenever you're shorting or buying near another level, like a high or a low, it's just so easy for it to go and take that out. This shit restarted. yeah, price action had, you know, price action's been pretty crazy, but today we got pretty lucky. Good entry and good exit so far. I would be literally pooping myself right now if I was still in this trade. Probably about to punch my screen. So I am now very happy that I took the profit here, even though it was a tiny smidgen bit early. Alright, let's see what happens when we get back up here. By the way, guys, we have a completely free Discord. Join it up. There's free videos in there, free course, basically. That is, again, completely free. Discord is in my bio, as well as my OnlyFans. Hopefully I don't get banned off of TikTok for saying that. I don't actually have one TikTok, it's a joke. Alright, we're getting back up to that level. A little bit of an area of supply. Are we even going to be able to reach it? Copyright strike. Yeah, TikTok. Gotta be very careful with TikTok. Gotta be very careful. We need big drop boys, full ported puts. Let's see. Let's take a look on the daily time frame. Where are we at? We're getting close to that ATR. We might get all the way up to that ATR max. Which is up here. So, do I want to re-short at these highs? I said I would be more active, but damn, we just had a really nice winning trade. Do I want to give it back? I mean, we came here to win big, and we already won big. So most people would say you're playing with house money now, right? But you know, I don't want to give back the house. It's money. Alright, I'm just going to get rid of VWAP for now. It's not really, we know it's overextended for the most part. It's on a 30-minute time frame. I'm just cycling through all the time frames right now, just getting an idea of what's going on. That ATR line is right at a area of potential supply / resistance. So that is, if we're talking about the highest probability trades, that's probably the area to do it if we're looking for shorts. So I would definitely take a short there. It's definitely worth trying. I just don't know if I would take a short here, right at these highs. We are above that standard deviation line, but we've seen in the past that these lines can be overextended for a while without a pullback. Ivan, thank you for sharing the live. If you share this live, guys, I will shout you out. And if you follow, I will also shout you out. It's the least I can do. Ivan Espronceta. Ivan Espronceta, thank you for sharing the live. Sorry, YouTube, you guys don't really have that option, I don't think. When did you start trading? When I was 13, 12, 13. That's how long I've been interested in trading, I should say. Alright, well, I mean, this level's actually surprisingly holding. But let's see if it continues to do that. I would be losing my mind if I was still in this trade, so I'm so happy that I took this. Soph, thank you for following. So ideally we get up to here. That would be the better short opportunity. In fact, we might even have an ABCD pattern getting up there. Let's see. Just about. There's kind of multiple. There's this one here as well, which brings us just about up in there. If anything, this could be a long up to here. But I won't take it. That's definitely not an entry that makes sense compared with the way that I trade. Right now, technically, we're at an extreme, so usually when we're at extremes, I look to get the reversion back down. How often do I get on here? Literally every single weekday at market open from 9:15 a.m. to around 11:30 a.m., sometimes 12 p.m. But yes, usually the first like 2 hours of market open, I am live every day. So there's this little level of demand there. Little tiny level. Demand, support, same thing. So you can see we held that up so far. Let's see if it continues to hold. Slowing down. Let's see. We do have a little. That was a high volume candle as well. By the way, TikTok, if you're not over on the YouTube stream, you can't see everything on the screen here if you're on TikTok. There's a lot more going on. So make sure you go on over to the YouTube live stream and subscribe over there if you want better content. All right, there's some action now. There's an increase in volatility. This candle right here was high in volume, so that was probably buyers stepping in. Let's see if they can actually get above this area of resistance. Let's see. Here we go. We're going into, yep, there it is. Username same as TikTok. Yep, the trader simple. The simple trader was taken. Oh wow, look at that. That is impressive. Looks like I'm gonna have to take another really scary short if we explode up into this area. Let's see, maybe this acts as liquidity. This is the ABCD pattern on the 15-minute time frame. But a lot of strength moving into this area, so for me personally taking a short here, I just don't want to step in front of this right now. Short now. I don't know. target is up here, so I don't know if I want to go against that. I will take a short here. I don't care if it loses or wins. I will take another short here. Right now, I just don't really see the sense in stepping in front of this moving train. The train is a-moving. I don't even know how we're green on the day right now with the amount of crazy news that we've had coming out every day. The China tariffs and whatnot. All right, IDF for life says short now. So let's just see if I did short. I'm not going to short. So, apologies, just I'm a little too scared. We already got a good trade today, so I'll be nice and patient. But theoretically, if we did enter a short, let's see how it plays out. It would probably look like this. What is that stop loss? 45 points. The stop loss is a little too tiny. Let's call it 50. All right, here's your trade, IDF. I mean, I know you probably wouldn't trade this way. Probably trade different, but if I were to short now, this is what it would probably look like. Again, I'm not taking this, so I'm looking at getting into trading. What's the best way to learn? What is a short? A short just means we're betting against the market. We're betting this is going to move down, which we're not. So I'm glad I didn't take this, but I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll turn around now. The best way to learn is free resources, YouTube. YouTube and my Discord. I have tons of free videos on YouTube. So perfect place is my Discord, where you can find those videos. Okay, well, it's actually kind of working out right now. Still didn't hit that stop loss technically. Stop loss would have washed me. Dang. You trade with some tight stops too then. Oh wow. Look at that. Alright, now break even. Break even there. Oh, coming back up. But hey, would have been a risk-free trade. Maybe I should have taken it. Look at all those wicks. Right, yes, there are some rejection wicks here. But there is also now this little area of demand. Again, we may just keep holding these levels of demand and moving higher. In fact, if we do hold this, that does put us into another ABCD pattern to the area where we're a little interested in. Am I in a gold trade? Dang it! I always forget to keep this updated. There. Wow. Now I'm sad I didn't take this. Alright, well, we're moving a little bit lower. Wow, look at that. Dang. Look at you go, IDF. Nice. IDF. Is that what I think it is? Yes, it is. Maybe I shouldn't be saying IDF for life. That's a crazy username. Totally forgot about that. That's funny. Damn it, man. Should have taken this short. Nice job. Nice job. Willie, thank you for following. That was good. That was good. Yeah, held up the liquidity there. Wow. What a trade. What is this risk to reward? Wow. God, man. All right. Next time you tell me to short, I'll short. Can I please move this? Jesus. Okay. How do you grab this thing? All right, whatever. Wait. Okay, so we technically we were entering here, right? Stop loss was 50 points, was it? Got really close. And we're now down to here. Another threer that I'm not in. Look at me. I said I would trade more and I didn't take this trade. It's like, damn, man. You can tell yourself all you want, but once you're in front of these charts, everything changes. With everything going on, all you got to do is go short and hold on, and you're going to make a profit. I know. It's literally just short the extreme highs and profit. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get down to here again, which is wild. But I don't know if this is... I don't know if this is going to be the top of the entire day. Maybe, but... I don't know. This trend is pretty strong still, I would reckon. I could be interested in maybe doing one more trade long down in here, potentially. M formation. Yes, basically, yes. So sweep these highs, then sweep these lows. It's also a level of demand. It's also above VWAP, so I'm okay with probably taking a buy there. For potentially, I don't love it, to be honest. I don't love it because we are, you know, forming this top. But if our idea is correct that we should reach that ATR max to the upside and stay above VWAP for a majority of the morning, which I guess we are almost towards the end of the morning. So, and by the way, for reference, the end of the morning for me is like 11:30, 11, and we're at 10. So we got 1 hour. You guys are enjoying the live. Make sure to smash up the like button. That is the best way to tell me that you enjoy it and to keep going and keep doing these every single day. Every single day, market open, Monday through Friday. Probably it's long now. That is the idea. Soon. If we get there. Down in this area, potentially. It is a big zone, which I'm not too big of a fan of, because then I have to try to predict, you know, where in this zone will price bounce. Alright, now coming back into that area of previous demand. Could hold that and move down towards this area here. Will I short it? I probably should, right? Said I would trade more. But God, is it hard to trade more when you're already up, you know, 3R. 3R, 300. Risking, you know, what are we risking? 50 points. So 25. 25 bucks. 25 bucks to make 320. How? Wait, that's not 3R. How does that work? I'm doing the math wrong somewhere. Camera blurry. Oh, crap. Give me 1 second. Is that fixed? Looks fixed. You want a 1 minute or 5 minute chart? Right here. It says right here. Oh, crap. No, it doesn't. Whoops. There we go. Is my camera still blurry? Can't even tell. Let me go to face cam. Oh, it is blurry. What the hell? 1 second. Focus is on. I think that's okay. Is it still blurry? It is still blurry. What? What's going on? There we go. Alright. That should do it. All good now? Good, 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 good. Alright, well, looks like another trade that I'm missing. Guys, I don't know what's gone into me. I just literally can't take multiple trades. It's like I got only so much bandwidth. one or two trades and my mental state is depleted. Again, if we just took this trade, would have worked out. This trade right now would be at a break even probably. At least we took this trade. I mean, at least we really took the we got this trade, and that worked out perfectly. So at least that. Remember, guys, we got a free Discord. It's super cool. Everything's for free. Wow, look at that. Bullocks, 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 bullocks. And now, I guarantee you guys, after missing 2 short trades that would win, when I take this long trade, it's going to lose. I guarantee it. Laura, thanks for following. I took that short, was a little skeptical because the volatility, but we've seen, but it worked out. Good, nice. It was a nice one. I do like this straight line down because the more straight we move, the more likely we are to get down in here and see some sort of bounce potentially. Good deal, I'd take that deal. What deal? The trade? I swear I forget what I say as soon as I say it. Are these lines auto-generated? No. Everything here is manual. What do the lines of the candles mean? I'm new. I assume you mean these thin lines coming out of them? That's basically where price has been. So the body of the candle is where price started and ended. The wicks of the candle is where price has been. That's the simplest way I can explain it. So if you watch the candle, as it moves lower and higher, it'll leave behind. It's like a breadcrumb trail. Watch. Now it's gonna, let's see if it goes lower, and there you go. Now you get a wick. So that's what that is. What's your thoughts on US 30? Not as nice price action. I mean, we can bring it up. Here it is. YM moves a little. There's a less. Like, look here. The data isn't as clean. I don't know if it's TradingView or Tradeovate or the data provider that I'm using that is showing this, but like there's breaks in the chart, and I don't know. It's just not liquid enough. Nasdaq has, if you compare it, you can see it's much cleaner data. And I love my clean data. Head and shoulders, a little bit. Really small right shoulder there. It's like a midget head and shoulders. This is legit the same pattern as US 30? Yes, because they're correlated, my friend. They're correlated. Same on ES. Look, they're all the same. ES, YM, NQ. NQ, ES, YM. It's because they're all stock market indices, so they're all going to move similarly. I'm pretty happy with today's trade. Hopefully I don't go and screw it up. Trading with a pair is a lot easier. You're saying like using correlation or Alright, we're back into this area of resistance. I'm still convinced we gotta get down to here. But who knows? I would love to take a short up here. If you haven't liked the stream over on YouTube, I'm begging you to like. I'll be real, I'm begging you. Like up the stream, pretty please. Helps out the channel. And my channel needs it after a 2-year-long break. Are you a 1 minute or 5 minute chart? You can see right here. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1M. How much did I earn today? Well, this is a challenge account, but we're up 320. Yesterday we had a losing day of 83. Today we have a winning day of 320 with just one trade. So our risk to reward is looking good so far. Our equity curve, everything is looking good. I'm honestly surprised. I thought I would be losing a lot more using a really small stop loss, and it's the exact opposite, winning a lot more. We go way back, pandemic. Glad you're back. Hey, what's up, Mark? It's always good to see people that have been around since the beginning. I've had quite the journey. Kidnappings can be tough on all parties. Yes, I was trafficked to Guatemala. I was captured and put into an Ecuadorian prison. Okay, well, we're actually moving higher now. So let's see where this takes us. That's a sign, somewhat a sign of strength that we were able to get back into this area. But I'm not fully convinced. Now we're going to get up to the 10:30 a.m. mark. So we may see some volatility, some volume enter. Oh my god, I just realized I haven't checked today for news. That's a bad habit of mine. 1:01 p.m. We have a 10-year bond auction. Why 1:01? Not 1. This is a prop account. Glad I'm okay. No, guys, it was a joke. It was a joke. I wasn't actually trafficked. Sorry. I know it's sometimes it's hard to tell when I'm joking because I have the same tone for everything. But I wasn't actually trafficked. Don't worry. I just took a break. So if you guys are new, sorry for the guys that aren't new, but if you are new, every week we do a new challenge with a prop firm challenge account, usually a 50K fund or 50K one phase account from Take Profit Trader. Code Simple Trader gets you 30% off. Last 2 weeks ago, we did a challenge where we used no stop loss and we would just basically average into a position over time. A whole video coming on that soon on YouTube. It's just taking me forever to process all the footage. It's 15 hours of footage, so that's been taking up a lot of my time. But this week, last 2 weeks, we've extended it because we're doing pretty well. This week, we're trading with the smallest stop loss that we reasonably can use, which is a 1 ATR stop loss on the 1 minute time frame. That's about as small as you want to go. And we are rejecting again this area. It looks like we're starting to kind of consolidate here. Is this a live stream or repost? There's your answer. This is live. This is happening right now. Every day, Monday through Friday, 9:15 to 11:30 a.m. Alright, so not too surprisingly, we're starting to come back up. That kind of puts a damper on my long. What a wild... We just randomly get these massive candles out of nowhere once in a while. It's always good sometimes to zoom out. Let's get the zoomed out perspective. I could see this thing making new highs still. Getting all the way back up to here, sweeping these highs, and then maybe turning back down towards that VWAP. Whoa! My screen's just cut out. What the hell was that? I might be pushing my computer too hard with all this software that I got going on. Let me check my temps really quick. I have a pretty good computer. Not sure why it's doing this. What is it called? 1 second, guys. Just checking my temps. Alright, let's see. Nope, nothing's overheating. Interesting. Not sure why my screen's just cut out there. Maybe my monitors are having an issue. They are Chinese monitors. So, which time frame is this? Right here. Oh. Trading 1 minute time frame. Bitcoin Global News. Welcome back, and thank you for sharing the live. Okay, well, it looks like that was a little bit of a bull trap there. Can't join Discord group. What's wrong? Keeps bouncing. So my Discord group, it is free, and because it's completely free. Oh, I see you trying to join. Sorry. Oh man, yeah. Two of you guys trying to. So I have some pretty strict security settings on it because I don't want people. You know, there's so many scammers that just bot the crap out of Discord groups. So you need to verify yourself once you join, and your account needs to not be brand new. I think it needs to be at least 1 or 3 days old or something like that. Let me know if you got like some sort of message. Let me see. I'm gonna check the logs for you right now. Let me see here. Says account suspicious. Oh. Yeah, Dargle 11. It says the reason was your account is too young to be allowed. Your account was 3 minutes old. So you're brand new to Discord, or yeah, the minimum age is 7 days to prevent bots. But given that you're commenting on my live, let me see if I can whitelist you. Let me see. Not too much going on right now on the charts here. Trying to whitelist you, Dargle, but I don't know how. So it's taking me a while. Man, we're just chomping away now. Not much going on. Am I also live on TikTok right now? Yes, I'm live on TikTok and YouTube every weekday. Okay, what I'm gonna do, Dargle, are you still here? Let me know if you're still here. Okay. I turned off the account age minimum, so you can try joining again. No, it's not me, Ezekiel. No, there's lots of people that impersonate me for some reason. It's not like I'm a freaking like. I'm not a big influencer like that. But yeah, I have tons of bots. Derek, thanks for following. I will never message anyone or oh my god, you got kicked again. It's because your account is suspicious. I don't know why it's doing that. Sorry. I see a bunch of you joining the Discord. Hold on, give me 1 second. Dargle, we're gonna get you in. Don't worry, we're gonna get you in. Okay, it's ruling that your account is suspicious. I hope it's not. Here. Okay. Try joining again. Try joining again. I just turned off the suspicious account option. So hopefully it doesn't think that you're suspicious now. And hopefully I'm not being stupid by ignoring its suspicious detection. I remember back in the day I had a Discord with like 3,000 members in it. And some dude, there you go, now you're in. Some dude hacked the whole thing and deleted it. Or didn't delete it, but started scamming everyone. Nothing I can do about it other than make a TikTok post about it. Pre-CPI open market. Alright, there we go. Dargul, welcome. Alright, now I'm going to turn back on the restrictions. You know what? I'll keep the suspicion off. I do have verification, I think. Alright. Alright, I loosened up some of the strictness of the Discord so you guys can join and without getting kicked. Still slightly strict, but not as strict. Jerry, Dargul, Papa, Josefina, welcome to the Discord. Okay, let's take a look back at these charts. That's enough Discord talk. So, let's get rid of this level here. It's kind of been chopped through. Not really that important. We got this little head and shoulders kind of pattern going on. Oh, the yawning has started. Alright, so back into this area. Do I trust it for a short? It might be worth it. It might be worth a try. I do end the stream pretty soon, so you know what? Let's just see if we can end the stream with a banger, shall we? Ooh, wow, that stop loss is tight. Oh, well, that's what we get. Wow, that stop loss is so small, and I think that's like a $50 loss if it gets triggered, which is pretty crazy. Volatility is scary. I don't really have hope for this, but let's see what happens. It's a pretty low confidence trade, given that price action that we just saw. Let's see if the volatility can spike us down. Yes, good. Oh, not good. 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 Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Oh no, this is not a good trade. But I said I would trade more, so let's do it. Let's do it. Not really a big fan of my entry either. Very vulnerable entry. Very vulnerable stop. Alright, I'm just going to go to break even here. Let's play it safe. There we go. Risk-free trade. Whew. Probably going to be a break even, but who cares? We're up 320. Let's get some W's in the chat for another break even. At least we're getting our risk managed. Ooh, excuse me. Thank you for the W, Warbreaker. Close at $100. You're saying close at $100 profit? All right, you want me to scalp this? You want me to scalp this bad boy? Maybe. Well, gosh, you were right on the last one, so maybe I should listen to you this time. Maybe 100 is all. It's at 100 now, pretty much. But again, I do want to. I mean, listen, we got a $300 winner. I do want to see if we can get down to here. We still haven't gotten down to there. So let's see if we can do that. It would be our biggest day by far if we get down to that point. A little bit of a head and shoulders pattern. Don't really trade traditional patterns like that, but oh boy, IDS. I can't even. I shouldn't be saying that. That word is just so sensitive. I'll call you for life. For life. You might be right. Let's see. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to trail this down to right there so that we're guaranteed to walk away with something. Guaranteed to walk away with 25 points. Volume? Oh, volume. I thought you were saying my volume was low. Oh my god, guys. Are we going to have a monster day? Should I just trail this down? Like, now we're guaranteed an extra like 100 here. Now, the more I trail it, obviously, the more likely it is to be hit, but hopefully this doesn't tag me and then move down to here. That would piss me off. Still going. I'll move it even lower. Now, I'll just trail above this high here. I mean, we're playing with free money here. Now, for life, it's probably going to take me out for that extra $100. There we go. Okay, I mean, hey, we are. I'm fine with that. A little scalp. The risk to reward on that one was probably not as good as our first trade. What was this? Let's see what our risk to reward was. Entered right around here. Risk was like right around. What was it? I think it was right around there. And we got out like right here. So that's a 2-to-1. Again, I probably shouldn't be settling for 2-to-1 and 3-to-1 trades. I should probably be looking more for like 5-to-1. Given how small our stop loss is, but somehow by some miracle we are not getting stopped out. I don't know how. We're trading with literally this. Oh my god, there it goes. We're trading with this little stop, and somehow our entries are just being accurate enough, I guess, in order to for us to be able to. Oh, that's painful, guys. That's painful. Probably should have waited for candle to close to trail because of that exact reason, but whatever. W trade, thank you. A win is a win. Yes. Extra 180 W. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you for the W's in the chat. All right, guys, this is officially our biggest day since starting this small stop loss challenge. Let's get a drum roll, please. I'm happy with the performance. I'm done trading for today. We got 2 winners, which is very surprising for this challenge because we're trading with, this is like literally the smallest stop loss you can think of pretty much. And we got 2 straight wins. Not normal. So today Total P&L is TikTok. You can't even see this. Sorry. That's why you got to go to YouTube. Total P&L for today is 479. 479. We had a losing day of $83 yesterday, and that felt big. The two losing days that came before that when we first started was $70 and $100. And those 2 days, we lost 3 trades in a row, I think, each day. 5 trades total. Okay. Today we took 2 winning trades, and we're up 479. So that's the math playing out there. Warbreaker, thank you for following. The math of having super strong risk to reward and super tight risk management, excuse me, is going to lead to these results, I guess. I mean, hey, this is not normally how I was trading. You know, like under normal conditions, I wouldn't have such a crazy stop loss like that. But I might change my own trading to just be super risk averse. I am kind of risk averse in real life, so it would fit my personality. So maybe this is the key right here, is just being super aggressive with that risk management and being picky on your entries. Or maybe it's all just luck and this is all gambling. Who knows? All right, guys, let's take a look. Actually, I can't even show you. I was going to show you the Take Profit Trader account. You know what? I'll show it anyways. All right, so here's it. See you for life. See you tomorrow. So here is our history on Take Profit Trader. Again, by the way, Simple Trader. Code Simple Trader gets you 30% off. So if you're going to buy a prop firm account, don't pay full price. Use that code. Helps support, and you get 30% off, which is a big deal. 30% off is not small. All right, so here's our equity curve. You can see we had a losing day yesterday. TikTok, you can't really see this. Got to go over to the YouTube. You can't really see, or we had a losing day yesterday of $83 right here. So our equity curve dipped down a little bit, but now tomorrow when this thing updates, we are going to see a massive spike on this equity curve, all the way up to 50,770 is where I think we're at now. So far during this challenge, we've had 3 red days. Let's calculate. All right, 3 red days. $83, $104, and $73. So we've had $260 in losses over 3 red days. And that's just one good day for us. So we can lose 3 days in a row the way that we're trading. Lose a lot 3 days in a row. And make it all back in one day, which is pretty cool to see. And then on the losses, or on the winning side, we got 203, 112, 238. And then today, what was it, 470? 479, crazy. 479. That's 1,300 or 1,032. So we've had $260 in losses since we started the challenge, and $1,032 in profits. So the risk to reward there checks out. So very cool to see that. I'm new to stocks. Which one do you think is worth buying at the moment? So this isn't necessarily trading individual stocks. This is called futures trading, and we're trading the entire stock market basically. We're basically betting if the stock market's going to go up or down. So I can't really give you any suggestions on individual stocks. We're day trading the NASDAQ futures. So debt collector just joined. So I gotta go, guys. All right, guys, I'll see you guys same time, same place. Make sure you're joining up the live over on YouTube, liking this live before we go. Give it that one final push. Just tap that screen, go like this, use those fingers. That's what she said. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, take care. Join the Discord, do all the things, and yeah, see ya.